Happy Hippos. I have another story for you today about Earth Day, but this is just about recycling. It's about a town that had a big problem because it was so messy. They didn't know about recycling or what to do with their garbage. Mm-mm-mm. The title of the book is Michael Recycle. He has a cool name. It's a rhyming name. Michael Recycle. There once was a town called Aberdourimy, where garbage was left to grow rotten and slimy. It never smelled fresh. The air was all hazy, but the people did nothing. They got rather lazy. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's got his bucket with some cans and some bottles, which you can recycle, but he's just throwing them off his balcony. And this lady's reading the newspaper, but when she's finished with the page, she's just throwing it onto the ground. We don't do that with our trash. If you have trash, you have to put it in the garbage can. And then something happened that none could explain. It wasn't a bird, and it wasn't a plane. A green-caped crusader soared through the air with a colander hat on top of his hair. Who do you think that is? He bounced off the earth with a thump and a bump, then landed head first in the town garbage dump. He brushed off his suit and he jumped to his feet and grinned at the townsfolk who he'd come to meet. I'm Michael Recycle, and I have a plan, but I need your help, everyone to a man. The sky and the river are smelly and brown. Soon 50-foot bugs will take over your town. You've got to recycle. You've got to act soon before all your trash reaches up to the moon. Then, crushing a can, he gave them a wink. And vanished from sight before they could blink. Mrs. Mooncotch exclaimed to her friend Mr. Crew, "Did you happen to hear what that boy said to do? Clean up and recycle, how hard can it be? A green and clean town would be lovely to see." They recycled their paper, their plastic and cans, and even old junk like used pots and pans. They also began the Be Greener campaign. They grew their own kumquats and saved up the rain. So proud was the town of their green transformation, they threw a great party, a grand celebration. They covered the town in green toilet paper, then rolled it back up to use again later. You may think that's yucky, but these folks don't agree. In Aberdourimy, recycling is key. When Michael came back to visit the town, he didn't despair, get angry, or frown. For everything looked so clean and brand new. The sky and the river were again a bright blue. Look at our town, it gleams and it glitters. Now nothing is wasted and nobody litters. Do you know what that means, to litter? That means when you have trash, you just throw it on the ground or you throw it on the floor, then you're littering. And it might be easy just to drop something on the ground when you're done, but that's not keeping your earth clean. That's keeping it dirty and yucky and not healthy. You have to make sure that when you're done with something, you put it in the trash can. Or if it's something you can recycle that can be used again, then you put it in the recycling bucket. To Michael Recycle, the green-caped crusader, our super green hero, the planet's new savior. But Michael Recycle was nowhere around. He'd already moved on to help the next town. So if you should see a green silhouette streaking the skies, please don't get upset. The noises you hear, that clunk and that thunk, it's just our friend Michael recycling old junk. That's the end of the story. But on these pages are different ways that you can help recycle and take care of your trash and do other things to help keep the earth clean and healthy. I'm going to read them for you. Michael Recycles Go Green Tips. Recycle, recycle, recycle. Find out what can be recycled in your town. Most towns offer curbside pickup for newspapers, cans, glass, and certain kinds of plastic. You might also be able to recycle styrofoam, foil, cardboard, catalogs, and magazines, and even appliances or electronic equipment. Who knows? Maybe they'll even take your little brother or sister. Turn it off. Turn off electronic equipment like the TV, computer, and stereo when you're not using it. Recharge it, please. Ask your parents to buy rechargeable batteries and energy-efficient light bulbs. Don't be a drip. Check all the faucets in your house. If any are dripping, ask your parents to fix them. Quick and clean. Take shorter showers unless you're really, really smelly. No running when brushing. Turn off the running faucet while you're brushing your teeth. Or when you're washing your hands. You get water on your hands and then you turn the water off. Get your soap, scrub, count to 20. Then you can turn the water back on and rinse. If you leave the water running that whole time, it's being wasteful. Take a stroll. Whenever you can, walk or ride your bike. Maybe you can get your parents to ride along too, right beside you. Let's see, are there more on the next page? Oh, there are. This one is called No Paper Trail. Reduce the amount of paper you use at home. Use dish towels or rags instead of paper towels, and cloth napkins instead of paper napkins. Write messages for your family on a wipe-off board instead of a notepad. Use both sides of a piece of paper before throwing it out. Tell your parents that if they don't conserve paper, you'll run out and then you won't be able to do your homework. Trees, please. Trees are true friends of the earth. They keep us cool and make oxygen for us to breathe. Plant a tree in your yard. At the very least, say thank you when you pass a big tree. Don't worry, they won't bark. Pile it up. Don't throw away grass clippings and fallen leaves. Start a compost pile in your backyard. A little sun, a little rain, a few bugs, and in a few months you'll have healthy soil for your garden. And all those trimmings and clippings won't be taking up space in a landfill. You can add eggshells, coffee grounds, and fruit and vegetable peels to your compost pile too. Can it. Don't litter. Make sure your trash ends up where it belongs, in a trash can or in the back of your closet. No, just kidding. Don't put trash in your closet. It might get stinky in there. The end. Have a great day, Happy Hippos. Remember what to do with your trash? Put it in a trash can. And if you have recyclable things, glass, plastic, paper, you can put it in the recycling bin and then it can be reused or made into something else. Keep that earth clean. Have a good day.